Not too long ago, someone commented about infinity bottles,
Thanks a
and
lot.
they'd be interested in us going through our infinity bottles with Lisa. And I thought, that's not a bad idea because I've got like 15 infinity bottles, and we can make a series out of this.
Ah, okay.
This here is my Canadian Infinity 2.
Can I ask one thing?
Yeah.
Does every whiskey person do this?
No.
Okay. It's just like a you thing?
People have not really talked about their infinity bottles.
Okay, all right.
What they talk about usually is popular brands of whiskey that are most coveted by whiskey snobs and people like that.
But do you think they do this at home?
Some do, but none of them have publicized it quite as much as I have.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, this here is my... Okay, I used a bottle from 41-year-old Canadian Club, but it's Canadian Infinity 2. This is my Canadian Infinity 2. My Canadian Infinity 1 is in a different bottle, which is a bottle of that used to contain... what was that? What was that? It wasn't Canadian. It was Crown Royal XR.
Oh, never heard of that.
It's a fancy bottle.
Oh, I'm sure that it is. I didn't realize
it has a whiskey. It has a blend that is almost identical to this one, but this is one of my infinity bottles, and I thought, well, yeah, why not go through our infinities and
beautiful bottles
and try them all.
That's all etched,
That is all etched.
Yeah, that's great.
All this stuff that's all etched.
Yeah, like that's actually nice.
Yeah. Oh, that's quality stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, when you're talking about bottles that cost more than $300, yeah.
What? Just it?
When it had whiskey in it, when it had the original whiskey in it, that was over $300.
What the heck? Why? Because it was 41 years in a barrel?
Because it was 41 years old and because it was a special release and
on
and on and on.
So, you actually paid over $300 for that?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I do that maybe once or twice a year. Maybe 3 times a year. I pay that much for a bottle.
Okay, that's insane.
Well,
do you have any more of those that you haven't opened yet?
No, I've opened them all, but I have 2 that are almost full. I have a 40-year-old and a 43-year-old that are almost full.
And I don't think I've tried the aged.
Oh, well, yeah.
I didn't, right?
No,
Before.
You didn't.
Okay.
But you will if you want.
I don't know if I want.
Well, this here is my infinity of Canadian whiskey as it is right now. These things are always evolving because I always have...
Oh, no, that's my glass? That's enough.
That's your glass.
Stop. That's a lot. Oh, man.
Yeah. That's yours, and this one's mine.
Oh, that's weird. I just noticed that.
What?
Well, in the light, I just noticed that.
The Glencairn glass.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you see when you look through the bottom of it.
Oh, I've never looked at the bottom. I've never gone like that. Why would you? Why would you?
Well, when you empty it, when you finish it.
Yeah, that doesn't happen. I usually don't. I guess that's why. Okay.
Well, this is the Canadian Infinity.
I'm just gonna let mine breathe for a minute.
Yeah. Are you okay with the asthma and everything? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have my puffer with me. Actually, Andy saved me from an asthma attack the other night because I didn't know my puffer. I couldn't breathe. And he drove me home. I would have probably had to call an ambulance. Mm-hmm.
And the puffer made the difference?
Oh, yeah.
You were okay?
Oh, right away.
Good.
Yeah. I never forget it.
I had asthma and stuff when I was a kid, but I haven't had it since then. I took up smoking when I was 18. I know that's a bit late to take up smoking.
Yeah, why would you? Actually, don't even. Yeah,
because I was a damn fool, that's why.
Oh, yeah. Well,
okay.
But you don't smoke now, so.
No, I took up smoking when I was 18. And I think, and a couple times I quit between then and 12 years ago. So 12 years ago, I was, what, 45? That's when I quit for the last time.
What?
Yeah.
You were 45 12 years ago?
Yeah.
What the hell? How old are you?
I'm almost 57.
I didn't know that.
I thought I told
I don't even. Well, I'm
I
sure
thought I
you
told you.
probably did at some point, but I just didn't realize.
Okay, I'm not 57 yet, but I'm closer to 57 than 56.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, my birthday is in like 4 months.
Someone better send you some samples soon.
57-year-old whiskey? Yes,
Yep.
yes, bring it on.
Let's bring it on. When is your birthday anyway?
2nd of July.
Okay. So you're not a Cancer. What are
I
you?
am a Cancer.
You are a Cancer.
Yeah.
That's why I get along with you.
I grow on you. I'm a Cancer.
I'm a Scorpio, though.
Yeah, I know.
We're water signs.
Yeah.
Okay, this is crazy. That was completely off topic, all of that.
Doesn't matter, at least not a bit, because we're only 6 minutes into this thing.
Okay, well.
So, like, we can go on for a while, and it doesn't matter. But, you know, this going off topic is not a bad thing.
Okay, I didn't know.
Because there's some guys I know who talk about whiskey, and they talk about whiskey for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And then for the last 5 minutes, they talk about sports.
Okay.
They talk about...
You're not a sporty guy.
No, not really. But they talk about spectator sports. They talk about different teams and different games and different players. And it's like, all that stuff just goes whoosh, right over my head because I don't give a fuck.
No, but you are a good sport.
Thank you.
And I do like sports, by the way.
No, I don't watch hockey or baseball.
But I grew up
or
playing
basketball.
sports, you know what I mean?
Oh, did you?
I had lots of, yeah. I'm a sporty. I love sports.
I never did that. I did the kind of sports that you do by yourself.
Right, and I like being part of a team. I kind of want to taste this actually because it actually doesn't smell too intimidating to me. Although I'm probably going to eat my words.
It's not intimidating.
Well, I think I'm just being crazy.
It's quite gentle. It smells a lot like the last whiskey I put into it. And the last whiskey I put into it was the Signal Hill from St. John's, Newfoundland. And that's an interesting whiskey because an interesting Canadian whiskey because there's no rye in it. There's barley, there's malted barley, and there is wheat. And that's it.
I'm trying to figure out which one that I do like, but there's so many I haven't tried that I'm thinking that I do like the rye whiskey just because of that one that I do like, the Canadian one.
Oh, you're talking about
the cheapest, probably.
Yeah, yeah, it is the cheapest one, but it's good. That's why I keep getting it.
Okay.
And that's the.
It's easier to drink that one.
That's the.
Canadian.
No, not Canadian
Club?
Club. No, Alberta Premium.
Oh yeah, that one is.
You even asked me, can you bring over some of that Alberta stuff?
Yeah, it was actually decent. Well, to me because it's light.
In fact,
it's lighter, isn't it?
In fact, it's not too heavy. It's easy drinking, and it's still 100% rye.
Yeah, and that's crazy because it's actually.
And it's cheap and it's good.
I can still taste the flavor.
Yeah.
I just got to work my way up to this infinity, but apparently we're doing it tonight. Someone commented. Someone made you do this, or okay?
Someone suggested that we do some of those infinities with you.
Okay.
And
well,
this is one of the most gentle ones. The next most gentle one would be maybe the Irish, or the one where I combine some of this Canadian whiskey with some Islay peated whiskey. But it comes along. I know.
I don't like that word.
I know you don't like that word.
Can we make it something else? Okay, no.
Okay, we'll call it smoke then.
It's the P word.
The P word.
Pete. I don't know. Yeah. I'm scared of that at the
okay,
moment. At the moment.
Okay.
I will open up to this.
I'm gonna surprise you one day with some.
If you can do half and half, that's good.
Well, that's what I did. I took Canadian whiskey, and it's like 80% Canadian whiskey and 20% peated Islay whiskey. And I have an infinity bottle like that, which is mostly this stuff, plus a little bit of Islay in it.
Good way to start.
So that what happens is it comes along as a Canadian whiskey,
Just my
gentle and
Just my water.
gentle and easy drinking, and all good. And then the finish has a little bit of that peat smoke in it.
I don't know what Isla is. Do I?
Isla is an island. It's the southernmost island of the Hebrides on the west coast of Scotland.
And Hebrides is a tribe or something? Or?
Hebrides is the name of the islands that are on the west coast of Scotland.
Oh, I mean, I should know.
And the southernmost of them is Isla.
Okay.
And that's where they make the peated whiskey. They're famous for making peated whiskey.
So Isla whiskey is all peated.
Not all of it.
Okay.
No, there's some that's not peated at all.
You know, I'm honestly like, there's so much to actually learn.
There is a lot
There's
to learn.
a lot to learn about whiskey.
There is a lot to learn, and I'm still learning.
Yeah, like
and I've been into this for 6 or 7 years
for
now.
me to like retain all of that, like I'm trying, and I think it's okay, but yeah,
you
That's
retain
good.
some,
yeah,
and you forget some, and you learn it again,
yeah.
and you forget it again, and you learn it again, and that's okay. That's how I go about it. But I'm always learning. Every time I have a new dram of whiskey, I learn something new.
Mm-hmm. And today's sample Sunday, or
well,
no?
This will go up on a Sunday, but
It's not a.
we're kind of limited.
Well, we are sampling.
Yeah, but we're kind of limited for time. So what?
And samples.
So yeah, we are limited for samples. But so we're going into this. So we're going into this one here. Excuse me.
Yeah.
We're going into this one here because someone suggested, hey, why don't you do some of those infinity bottles of yours? Because I, so far, have not done infinity bottles on camera.
Ever?
I don't believe so.
All right. Well, here goes.
Well, take a small sip first. Take it easy. Take your time. Mm. Oh, come on. It's gentle.
No, it's not.
It's a bit spicy.
No, my throat feels on fire.
Your throat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you're getting a bit of a hug.
I'd rather have a hug.
Oh, I give you a hug.
Like, I hate to say it like this, but it's like, at first it almost reminds me of heartburn.
Okay.
When it's very spicy, like going down, and then it just sits right here for a minute.
This one is quite spicy because there's quite a bit of rye in it.
I think I may have gotten drunk off that syrup.
Well.
No, what?
That's a side effect of enjoying it.
No, I'm not kidding.
Really?
I'm
After everything else that you've had to drink tonight?
I haven't really drank a lot.
You haven't?
Not really.
Well.
That's pretty crazy. Okay. Have I ever done a second sip on camera? Because I'm going to do it.
Okay.
Usually I think I just push it to the side.
Just don't necessarily slam it down. Just take your time. Take a small sip.
Are you kidding me? I would never slam this.
Okay. Take
down.
a small sip and then slosh it around.
Unless someone offered me money.
No, I'm broke.
No, I'm just saying if anybody wanted to. I would slam it.
I'm broke because I bought all this whiskey. I'm broke.
No doubt. Okay. One day, I'm going to surprise you, and I'm not going to make that face.
You're not?
Nope. And it's not even like I'm trying to make it, but it happens. But one day I'm going to make a face like this. Mm-hmm.
But that face is part of the charm.
Okay, well.
Did you see that one I sent you? That video I sent you?
Okay.
From I Whiskey She Wines?
Maybe. I can't remember. Tell me.
Well, I sent you a video on the...
Okay, that was the couple?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah?
Yeah, and the faces she made.
I wouldn't mind knowing if there's any other women out there who like whiskey. Like, actually like whiskey. Enjoy it.
I know a few.
Yeah? Well,
Yeah.
that's...
I know a few.
Do they have hair on their chest?
I haven't checked. But I suppose maybe they do.
No, it's a thing, all right. I'm actually starting, I'm getting it a little bit, right?
But this is just my own Canadian blend. This is like the essence of Canadian whiskey. There is some rye spice in there. There's some corn sweetness, but it's quite... It's quite mixed up.
Yeah, it is kind of mixed up.
It's got some...
But it's kind of smooth where it's kind of like hot. It's the hug. It's a smooth hug.
Yes. It's a smooth hug. And it tastes the most like the last whiskey that I put into it, which was the Signal Hill from Newfoundland.
And I'm actually I'm not enjoying it. Like, I'm okay, maybe a little bit, but I do like it.
The thing is, it grows on you. You start out, you go, okay, this is a little harsh, and then the second sip is more agreeable, and then you take a sip of water,
yeah,
and then the third sip is more agreeable yet. And okay, is that just water, or do you have something else in there?
I'm not sure.
You don't have gin in there anymore? You had some gin and some nude mixed in there, didn't you?
It's just gin and water.
Gin and water.
And nude.
And nude.
It's water. Nudes are waters. It's like a Perrier water.
Mostly
with a
water.
little vodka.
Just a little vodka. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I can actually, I don't know in any of the videos this far if I've ever done a second sip. I'm not joking.
No, you're doing good.
But then
you're coming along. You're learning.
Yep.
Yeah.
But it is, this one's okay. Like, it's not like that bad.
You've accused me of being a good sport.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give that right back to you because you're being a great sport.
Look, I didn't even make the face. Okay.
Oh, you're getting there. You're getting there.
Okay, I made it at the end. I couldn't actually help that. Oh, shoot.
No. Just, and if it takes you half an hour or an hour to finish that dram, that's okay.
Okay, actually, though, it is really, I think it's going right to my head. I don't know why.
Do you feel that it's warming you up? Because I'm feeling warm.
Oh, I'm feeling warm.
I'm feeling warm,
and
too.
a little wobbly.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
I forget that, you weigh a lot less than I do.
Yeah, that doesn't matter.
Yeah, but it doesn't take as much to get you drunk
No,
as
but
it does to take me.
I've been drinking. I'm not going to be proud of it, but I've been drinking for a long time. But sticking to like 4 or 5%ers, not necessarily hard alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah, my go-to would be just a nude because I'm getting old and I'm trying to keep the calories low. Like, really, I'm a beer drinker. I don't want the beer gut.
The calories on this
are
less than a beer.
Really?
Yeah.
But because of the sweetness to it, there's got to be.
No, it's not that sweet.
Like, vodka's got no calories. Gin probably has no calories. This probably, because it's sweet, right? So it's got to be. And there's
no, it's got a lot less calories than beer.
Well, I didn't, probably.
Yeah, it's got a lot less. There's no carbohydrates.
Oh, that's another one, yeah. No carbs.
No carbs. And,
ladies don't want carbs.
And no carbs. If there's no carbs in it, that's good.
Is there actually no carbs in it? Do you actually know that?
No carbs. Because the carbs were left behind when it was distilled.
Okay, then it's... Okay.
It's just alcohol.
I'm going to find out, and I'm going to report back.
You are?
Yeah, I want to know.
I look forward to that.
Okay. I'm doing it again.
Yeah. Mm.
I did it.
Yeah.
I did it.
Yeah, this is all right.
Yeah, if I finish this glass, we're not making another video.
No, we're not. No. We're good to go after that.
Okay.
I'm not going to rush you or force you or anything. I mean, if we do a couple videos this week and a couple videos next week, that's okay.
Okay. Are we cheering?
Yeah, I suppose we could. Yeah. Slanch of a... No, this is Canadian whiskey.
Hold on. Don't we press the button?
Do you want to press the button?
Well, I can, but what if it's not a Canadian cheers?
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Salud!
Salud! Salud.
Beacha.
You'll always be me.
Foodquig.
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 Yeah.